Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Comfortable by Lizana-Prodeaux. I am the voice behind Get Comfortable. Listen, I am moving around right now. So if you hear some sounds in the background and it's disturbing for you, you can't focus on my words. You can always read I want to call them subtitles, but the um the verbiage at the bottom to let you know what I'm saying. And then also, if you feel like you can't listen to it still, you can log off. The message I have for today comes from a dream that I had, and I want to share it with you. I had it a few days ago, and now it seems it's showing itself again, which lets me know that I'm supposed to speak on it. So here we go. Um, Nothing too major, in a foreign place, and there was a bridge, a very large bridge, but the bridge was collapsed in the center, directly in the middle. And both the opposite opposing ends were leaned down into the valley of where the bridge went over. And so after being around the bridge for so long, I ran some errands in a different way, just constantly going around the bridge. I was led to go down into the bridge, um, walking down though, not driving down. But I was able to get through just fine, safely, and everything was okay. And even though it took me a minute to go down there, I was pleasantly surprised to realize that once I went through it, seeing what was at the bottom and noticed that I made it out okay, I was, again, pleasantly surprised to have made it through. So the message that I'm getting forward from this today that I'm sharing with you is a few things because some certain things stuck out to me. The first one is you've been taking your time trying to go through a situation that is unpleasant and you already are knowing it's unpleasant. You already know that it's going to grow you, it's going to shift you, it's going to change you, it's going to cause you some type of strife, but you know you need to do it to get to the other side. And it looks like it's broken, it looks like it's dysfunctional, it looks like it's a lot of drama, it looks like it's just a lot of things you don't want to experience. And so for that very reason, you have prolonged what's been going on with you and your acceleration because you don't want to go through these tough times. No, but none of us want to go through tough times, but I think it's even more difficult to go through it when you see what's in front of you. It's almost like you know that you need to do something, but you know if you do it, it's not going to feel good. And so some of you are going through a period in time where you're experiencing situations that don't feel good. Um, or you know that you have to experience something that's not going to feel good and you don't want to because it's not going to feel great. You're being urged to go through it because actually once you go through it, it's not going to be as bad as you think it's going to be. Is it going to be unpleasant? Yes. I remember being completely skeptical about going down, but once I got through it, it took a while. Once I got through it, it was okay. And I made it through on the other side. I wasn't afraid or anything once I started my journey down. Um, So go ahead and do what you're being called to do. Don't allow it to stop you. Be persistent. Go through it. We all have ups and downs that we need to achieve and go through, right? The second part about it is you are or were the topic of discussion for someone. And they were thriving off you your downfall, you being uncomfortable, not liking conflict, because this all ties into it. You don't like conflict and you like things to be smooth. And so you feel that if I don't ruffle any feathers, if I don't fight back, if I don't, I maybe have done all these things, but I'm just too tired to do it all. And so somebody was banking on you not fighting back, banking on certain things going a certain way, whatever, right? You have been the driving force in a negative way. Not that you're doing something negative, but you've been the driving force behind a motivation for somebody because of your lack of wanting to deal with the situation or them just thinking that what am I trying to say here? They thought they had their feet on your neck. Do you understand what I'm saying? They thought they had everything in the can when it comes to you. And now that you have gone through whatever this tough time is, now that you have been down in the valley and you've come out unscathed, and they realize you're fine. They're the ones that's not okay now. Okay? They're the ones that don't know what to do. They're confused. They're just trying to figure out where they're going to pull this motivation from, because, some people pull off a negativity. I'm motivated when somebody counts me out. I'm motivated when I'm going through a bunch of drama because I feel like they want to see me fail. I'm motivated by adversity because that's when I know I got to move. But it's hard for somebody to pull energy and motivation when it's positive. When everything is going right and smooth, but you still know you have more to do. And you got things that you need to take care of, but you're still able to move when everything is okay. That's a different type of person, because it takes a strong person to not be okay with the life they have when it's already good, when they're not just satisfied there. Something that you've gone through with another person, they can't pull that energy from you anymore. Your downfall can't make them better or push them to do more because it's over now. Whatever you were scared to do, whatever you were afraid to confront, you now have done that, and it's taken a hell of a load off of you because it's now behind you. But more importantly, they just can't pull from your energy anymore, and that is going to make you feel lighter because you probably didn't even know this person was pulling your energy. Okay, and I also want to add that one of the major things that stuck out to me was this bridges go over water. Bridges go over trouble areas or areas that are not developed, but mainly bridges are created to go over water, you know, so to go over places that we don't want to go to. So for me, no, seeing that there was literally no water down, like completely in the center, which is where the water should be when you go over a bridge, it there was no water there. There was absolutely no water. You want to know why? Because the life that you were giving this person or this situation or this entity is dried up now. There's nothing more for you to pull from. Do you understand? There's literally nothing left, no life to give anymore to this situation. And because it's now dried up, you have to make a decision on where do you go from here. But even more importantly, this person is forced to make a decision on, okay, so what do I do next? This also ties into the word that I left not too long ago, where it was just like they thought things were good until you left, and then they realized, oh no, things were never good. They were only good when this person was here. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's not maybe the same context because that was more so like a breakup or somebody thinking they want something that they actually don't want. But it's literally the same thing. Somebody's energy was attached to yours, and now they know they can no longer do that because you won. And maybe it didn't seem like you won, but you won. You won, and whatever changes are happening are going to shift you. So not only are you going to feel lighter, you just going to feel like a totally different person because you didn't know how much was pulling you down. Nobody wants to see you grow if the reason why they're growing is off of your downfall. If the reason why they're growing is off of your sadness, your anger, your disappointment, something they can take from you, they're never going to want to see you get ahead because their life and their movement and motion depends on you being down. That water, that murky water, whatever it is that that bridge was trying to protect you from, and now it's now collapsed. Because there's no more easy way of getting around it. So either if you need to go into it, it's going to be okay. And if you already went through it, then there's no more life to give this individual. The situation is now dried up. It's over. It's done. The only way we can go from here is up, which is exactly what I had to do in this dream. I went through the difficult part of it. Actually going up was hard too. But the only way that I could go from there was up, and that was strictly because I had already went down. And the same goes for whoever I'm talking to. You've gone down. They didn't think you would go down. They didn't think you would get in the mud and do what you need to do to rise. And now that you are, it's shocking everybody. Nobody has any negativity to pull from you to propel them forward. And everybody's looking goofy now. Everybody's looking goofy now. What do we do? You know what I'm saying? What do we do now? Because this is not what I anticipated. I didn't anticipate the Get Comfortable family to rise above the occasion. I didn't anticipate the Get Comfortable family to lift their spirits, get their spirits lifted, and realize just how dope they were. I didn't anticipate this. Where did this strength come from? You know, and the strength is in the courage and going down and doing the hard work, knowing what you need to do, getting through it, and moving forward. Right? And that's exactly what you are either going to have to do, or if you've done already. And if you have done it already, then your journey is damn near over. It's damn near over. Don't worry about it anymore. It's taken care of because there's no more water down here. And now that bridge can completely fall apart, and maybe a new bridge can be built with water that's sustaining for you and that somebody else can't pull from, but that you can pull from because you poured into it, and it's helpful for you, not for somebody else to use to tear you down. Okay? I hope that I was able to do this word justice, because even though it was simple and such, the dream was pretty lengthy because the notion of not wanting to go down was there. Going around it, you know, avoiding it, all of that showed in the dream. But it wasn't a very difficult dream to remember or to interpret. So there's that. So I hope I did it some justice, and I hope you got some clarification, for whatever it is that you're dealing with at this time. I truly do appreciate you guys for rocking with me. I feel like I'm back now, and everything is gonna work itself out, and then we're good. All right. I love you to the moon and back, but of course, God loves you more. Please take care.